guys. We're in the underbelly now. Two of our dudes left, so we're gonna have to get new people.
Unless you can find out what happened. Unless they didn't mean to leave. This is unlikely.
Yeah, I'm sure they meant to. Knob, do you know where you're going? Or do you want us to wait? I'll hold up here for you anyway.
I was gonna say I could message them, but
the dog's pajamas kid wasn't that good anyway. By the way, that's the room we just ran through is the room you have to go through to get the key that we just got.
Oh. Doc, are you okay?
Yeah, we gotta come in here at a different time, like when we haven't run a room.
Just run straight through here.
Just run straight through.
Yeah, don't worry about the enemies.
Just fuck those guys. What?
Oh yeah, jump up.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just for that room.
I assume you don't know, so those things we ran by with the red lights, when you go to cash in these keys, you have to kill all 4 of them within, I want to say, like 5 or 10 seconds, and it gives you a chest that you get engram, sometimes an exotic from.
Oh.
Yep, there's high chance for exotic.
Guardian down.
Oh, almost made it. Oh, I forgot they shortened that.
Made it. First time. I wonder if... I don't know. Oh, all 4 of us are here. And it didn't say that anybody else left the party, so I don't know.
Yeah, no one else left the party. Just the 2.
This is the... Oh
Tense. Why don't you relax in the bars? Join my soldiers in their revelry.
The back.
They were mine.
What is this? What do we do for this part?
Well, you see these chains in the 4 corner of the these 4 spots, and the plates with the orbs over them.
Plates with I noticed that that there are like plates with orbs over them, and which specific chains again?
The chains in front of the plates.
Chains in front of the plates.
Right here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Hold up. Yeah, I'm coming.
Get out of the water.
Those.
Get out of the water.
Where Nav? Yeah, I see it.
Or in the water. In the water.
Mm-hmm. The bottom one that's over. I didn't. Oh, like over downstairs.
Honestly.
Shot at a big game.
I go to McCoy, McCaffrey, Kamara.
It's PPR too.
Yeah, I
You
go
really
McCoy.
bench Ingram?
I over Kamara? Yeah.
He scored 31 points last week, sir.
Wait, so are Awesome and I both staying in middle?
Hashtag first world problems.
Yep. You guys are staying in middle, but once we start this off, Chia. Well, Austin, what side are you running? Right or left?
I'm going middle.
Right or left, fool.
I'll go top right.
So Chia, once we start this, you're gonna grab that orb that's blinking in the middle, and you're gonna come to 9 times over here.
Alright, 9 times. Got it. Right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Chia, you're gonna need to make sure you can fight off a lot of ads. Other than why it's good to have this arm. I didn't strike it. Anyway, everybody ready?
Right.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, hop on.
Hey guys, Carl's here, just adding in a little extra clip. So the only, well, these first couple minutes, I'm gonna show you guys just some stuff that I did wrong. This is something I had to do with a raid again with a different group, because the first time I did this, there were some issues with the recording that didn't let it save. Also, I'm sorry the audio is missing. Really, it doesn't matter too much that the audio is missing. I can call out, I can just let you guys know, hey, this audio cue played here. There's only one audio cue during this part to look out for anyways. And you'll understand, like, if you were to play it. So, you know. Alright, first, I am down a little bit. Oh, shit. Anyways. Yeah. What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. No, this is also one of the also, just to point it out here, for the Sentinel Super, if you're gonna use it, you should try to not go off the plate if you're gonna be a Sentinel. Also, if you're a Sentinel, it's probably best to save your super for the middle. I ended up, because for the middle, you can throw your shield at the crystals, and then you can also use your melee on the ads. But if you have to use it to save yourself, that'll work. Also, something I did actually just a few seconds ago that was wrong. I should have called out when I was at like 20 psionic projections. You see, or not projections, protections with a T. You see how in the sorry, something in my throat. You see how in the left there's a green buff there saying sign of protection. By the way, that was the ding there, just like a 10 seconds ago or so, maybe, I don't know. That's why I'm running to the middle. Okay. Now, this is the best. Oh, daisies! Putting her leg, her head into my leg. Okay. Now this is the part that I sort of screwed up on. I was trying to revive him. I should have been getting out of there because I had none of the buff left. Because you have to get out of here as soon as you have a buff and just start focusing on ads. Because that's how you need the psionic protection. You need the psionic protections to sit in the water, and you need to get the force of will. I need force of will to shoot the crystals. And actually, because of my actions and because of what I did, in other words, not sitting in the middle, because sitting in the middle when I shouldn't have been, I ended up dying twice, wasting 2 of our team's revives. Now, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna add to that? Oh wait, I'm middle. Shit. Oh, if But no, basically, to explain this part, while I explained everything I did wrong, actually I'll explain it once I'll explain how you're supposed to actually do the part. once it stops moving, I just wanted to point out those things, like, those urgent, don't do these things, because while this part of the clip is playing. Now anyways, what you do want to do, well, you don't want to die, also, because I don't know if I covered it. Basically, when you die, a teammate only has 1 revive to use. You don't want to make them waste their revive on you. Well, it's not wasting your revive to get you up, because if people don't die, or because if people do die, they only have 30 seconds to, they only have 30 seconds to revive you, or else everybody will die. Now, anyways, I was gonna start to talk about it, how to actually do this part. Now, in the middle, there's a little basically there's 5 plates, 1 in the middle, and there's 4 on the outside. You split up into 2 teams to rotate. It's kind of like totems from Oryx, you know, you would split up into 2 teams, 3 and 3. 3 people on one side, and 3 people on the other. 1 person starting out in the middle, and from each team, and 2 people going onto the side. It's kind of like that, but it's simpler, and it's like there's 2 totems to go to. The first totem, and you always go to the middle once you to get to after your first totem. You know what, let me try re-explaining that. The 5 plates, I don't know why I'm meleeing those things, I'm so sorry, I should have been looking around to try to explain this. The 5 plates, you have to have people on all 5 of them to start. What was I going to add to it? Oh, that buff there thing that I'm jumping up and down while looking at, that's the one everybody goes to the middle to replace, because what you gotta do is to start, when you're starting, the 4 outer ones have that buff thing there, but they only have that for the start. Everybody, once you run out, you have to go to the middle to replace it, because I think I mentioned earlier, the buff allows you to stay in the water without losing health. And the reason there's 3 people on each side is so that 1 person can switch out when somebody's low, like at 20 or so, and the person in the middle would end up switching over to the person in the middle would end up switching over to one of theirs. The person who's switching with middle would be switching over to the one next to them on their side. And then the one switching out of that one, that the person who isn't from middle is switching to middle to get the buff and to make sure they're ready to switch with the person who had come from middle before. It's basically just 3 people going in a triangle. You'll actually see it go and play. The whole goal of the objective, though, you started seeing me do it earlier, I think. There are crystals we have to shoot, the chains. I just looked at one of them on one side, and I'm looking at, and you can see them in my view on the other. And then there's also ones, yeah, right there. Those are the chains right there. There are 3 crystals that spawn from those chains. Well, 3 crystals for each set of chains. Yeah, you see those crystals, they spawn there for a second, because we just started it. Yeah, you want, by the way, rockets will help with this part for taking out the bathers. I'm being dumb and actually using a sniper rifle on this part, but whatever, who cares. Now, anyways, I was gonna add. You do want people on the plates all the time, though, because that's how you actually, that's how you do this. That's how you get the crystals to spawn. And, let's see. Oh, what was I gonna point out here that I did wrong? Oh yeah, see how I'm going off my plate a little bit to try to kill him? I should have pulled out my heavy on him and just killed him with other weapons in general. And also, yeah, you gotta if you're in middle, I'll just make sure to be near. Well, yeah, if you're in middle, actually, I should say, clear out some of the ads there, but then but then as soon as you can, go to the side that you're needed on. Now, right here, am I doing anything? Yeah, I'm using my, by the way, just to point out the loadout I'm using Mida Multi-Tool and Mida Mini-Tool. Not the best loadout to use for this raid, but for me personally, it's a good crowd control thing. And for these first, and for this phase, and for the gauntlets, which you already saw, Midas are good for me for crowd control. Then the power weapon, I pretty much recommend rocket launcher all the time for power weapon, honestly. Though for dogs, some people say that using shotgun and sword are good. So, you know, if you can do that, do that. Yeah, and you want high DPS on those crystals, so you at least want 1 DPS weapon. See how I'm going for the... my sniper rifle isn't bad for DPS, at least against these crystals. Oh, I know, I think it cut out a couple seconds there, that's odd. Yeah, you have to stay in the middle to be able to kill the projection, sorry. So, if you can kill the Scions... oh shit, words. There's something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. Yeah, I just noticed something odd. When I jump over the water, I'm losing protections. I mean, it doesn't matter because I already completed this, but I guess that's something you should notice, is that jumping over the water does not work for you. It will not save you. So, or it will not save any protections. Now these platforms here, they will save protections. Because when I'm standing there, I'm actually saving some. And shooting the ads. Okay, 3 minutes left, I gotta make sure. And that's another dumb move by me, I'm using my... Actually, I don't think I jump off too... Oh wait, no, I do jump off a bit. But it's okay, I get right back on my plate, and I end up throwing my shield at that ad there. Yeah, it's not that great, it's not that great to use Sentinel, unless you're gonna use the super at the right times, and unless you're gonna use the right heavy. If I pulled out my rocket launcher, I actually probably would have been better with the Sentinel, but I didn't, because my sniper rifle is at a higher power level. I should have grabbed Joel there, who died, but because I was supposed to go replace him, but Bruce, he ended up grabbing him, which did screw up our order a little bit, but it's okay, because we don't die after this point, and we actually do well. Now... No, by the way, you see what I mean with the 3 triangles? With the triangle-shaped, what I meant by, like, simpler totems? When I was trying to explain it earlier. Let me know if I'm explaining this bad at all. If, like, you're not getting what I mean. Or if I'm making... Or for those of you who have done it, if I'm making it sound more complex than necessary. Yeah. Alright, what else is gonna add to that? Then Bruce, I'll be switching to you. I don't remember.
Careful, everyone. Do this.
Oh, sweet, a rift. Oh. Yeah, no, if the order gets screwed up, it's okay, just try to work with it. Don't make things, too complicated. Let's see, I think that thing plays soon. Doesn't it? I don't know, I think it's after I kill the Spather, actually. Alright, I am at 25. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, the ding plays pretty soon, because I think everybody just starts moving. Let's see, is it now? Oh wait, no, I think it's gonna be like after he's about to replace me. Oh wait, yeah. Or wait, no. No, it's not just yet. Oh yeah, the ding played now because like I was about to replace him, but then everybody realized, oh hey, or it's time to go to the middle. Because I'm right here, I have my super, I end up using my super to kill some of the ads, which actually helped a lot. And something else I did, although I should have just been running over to them to kill them and save my shield throw for the crystals, we would have probably done more damage. That's actually why the Sentinel shield is okay for this part. Now, anyways, I just want to say really quickly here, because we're about to kill all the crystals. Sorry I don't show you the loot, but yeah. Enjoy your days, and hope you enjoy the rest of this video, or videos.